Hello everyone and welcome to Merlin's Manor. Today I'm going to be talking about games that are on my shelf of opportunity. And what this means is these are games that I have bought but haven't had a chance to play yet. And the games that I'm going to be talking about today, they've been there for a few weeks now, some of them for longer than that, and I just haven't gotten them to the table. Usually most of the games that I buy, I've played them within a week or two of getting them. Sometimes within a day or two I've gotten them to the table. And so there's only a few games, and it's usually for specific reason that they don't get played almost immediately. So I want to talk about the first one I want to talk about. I mentioned this over on Favorite Game Friday for the Dice Tower, and that is Buck Rogers' Battle for the 25th Century. And this is a game that I remember playing as a kid, and I remember enjoying it. I was talking about it with one of my friends, and he bought it for me for Christmas. And I still yet have not gotten it to the table, as it's a rather complicated game to learn to play, and I just really haven't had the time to dedicate to figuring it out and getting it all sorted out and figure how to play it and all of that. And so I haven't yet gotten a chance to play it since I was a kid and played it. And so I want to go ahead and get this at some point to the table. I just need to find the time. Now, another game that is on my shelf of opportunity is Zombicide: Black Plague. And this is another one that's on my shelf of opportunity just because I haven't had the chance to really delve into learning how to play it, and it's going to be a little bit more complicated than some of the other games. And so I've kind of taken my time and focused on other games right now, but it's another one that I want to get to the table soon. And then another game is Legendary Marvel. And this is a game that really, the only reason it hasn't gotten to the table is we also got Legendary Encounters Firefly, and it's kind of a very similar style of game. I mean, it comes from the same company, and it's the same basic series, only slight differences there, and of course in the IP there's a difference there. And so because they're very similar games, I just had more of a focus on Firefly up to this point. But I really look forward to trying this game out now that we've played through the Firefly campaign a few times. And so this should be coming off the shelf of opportunity very soon. Now, the fourth game on my shelf of opportunity is Betrayal Legacy. Now, this is a legacy version of Betrayal House on the Hill that my wife and I and some of our friends enjoy playing very much. And the reason this one hasn't gotten to the table yet is that we've been focused on some other legacy games right now, and that's the reason, and we're waiting to play it as a group. Now, once we've got done with some of the other legacy games that we were playing Clank Legacy and Charterstone, and just to add this into the mix would have been a bit much. And so we've gotten done with Clank Legacy, we're still working on Charterstone, and when we get done with that, we are going to get into Betrayal Legacy. And so that's the reason why this is kind of waiting in the background. And the last one I want to talk about is not actually a full game, but it's an expansion to Tiny Epic Pirates, and it is Curse of Antioch. And so I bought Tiny Epic Pirates and this expansion to it at the same time, and I didn't fully enjoy Tiny Epic Pirates. Man, I enjoy it, but it's not one of those games that I wanted to come back to a whole bunch, and so I've only actually played it twice. Both times I played it at the 2-player count, and it just hasn't been a game that I've been like, oh, I just need to get back to the table and play this game more. It's been one of those that's kind of slid by the wayside because it was okay. It might be better at 3 or 4 player count, I don't know. And so it's just one I haven't been in a rush to add in the expansion. I haven't played it solo either, and so that might be a chance for me to add it in if I play solo sometime. Or just maybe if we just get this game to the table a few more times, multiplayer. We'll see, though, about how long it's going to take me to go ahead and try it. I know it sounded interesting when I checked it out. That's why I went ahead and got it. And so eventually I'm going to go ahead and get this out and play it. It's just not high up on my priority list right now. So there you have it. 4 games that are on my shelf of opportunity and 1 expansion that just haven't made it to the table because I've been a bit busy for some of them. Others just haven't made it into the rotation because we're focusing on some other games right now. And of course the expansion here, I just really haven't felt like it yet with the fact that I haven't been that enthralled with the base game. And so these are the games that are on my shelf of opportunity. What are some of the games on your shelf of opportunity? Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe to see more videos. And I'll catch you in the next one.